Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. You know what? Speaking of the JSS, look who's here. Ghostie's #1, buddy, Cornbread TTV. And I've been told TTV stands for Twitch TV, but Cornbread is here. And I'm gonna say this one time. Cornbread is a friend of Ghostie's #1. And if you don't know who is Ghostie's #1, check out Revolver Ocelot on Battery Snow Death. Check out any one of my videos that say subscriber feature. Watch one of those videos and then come back to this one, and you'll understand why I had to put Cornbread TTV in bold, underlined. Okay, cool. Now, don't adjust your mobile phones, don't adjust your game consoles, don't adjust your TVs. Don't adjust your Amazon Fire Sticks. Hell, don't adjust your Rokus. I'm on Bridling Bridges. I'm on Bridling Bridges once again. I know, crazy. Here's the thing with Bridling Bridges. Size. Let me not even finish that sentence. This map is large. Okay, this map is large. What do large maps do to me mentally? Large maps tell me that anybody can be anywhere. Anybody can be anywhere. If you go to Battery Snow Death or Battery Death, Battery Drog or Battery Snow Kit, you can hear somebody coming because the map is small. The map is small, so you know when and where people are going to arrive, right? But on Bridling Bridges, the map is so large, you can get spotted from pretty much anywhere, from a dude who was laying down, or if not, on one knee next to a tree, and you won't see him. But he sees you, and so he stalks you, and then he kills you. But you didn't know he was even there. You see, Bridling Bridges takes the danger factor of Anakin and the ambush factor of, let me think, Fisk Fabric. No, the death factor of Fisk Fabric, and puts them together and raises it to the power of 2, and that's how this map became a thing. You understand what I'm saying? Now, given everybody comes to the middle to fight, as you just heard gunshots, and more gunshots go off. But look, you gotta make it to the middle. You gotta make it there. Listen to this. Like I said, anybody can be anywhere. Anybody can be anywhere. I had a choice to make. I was pretty much set on the guy being on the ground. But as the sound drew closer, the dude wasn't on the ground. Then I heard him running on complete and total concrete. And that's when I knew he was on the bridge. Also, it seemed like this guy either got the container. Yeah, he got the container. Because you don't randomly find an ADR 97 on a unboosted lobby like that. So that kill was actually worth it. Even though this game is still, like somewhat new, we're pretty much getting into maybe the 30% mark out of 100. And 100 means the radiation is here. Not covering the map, but it's here. So I'm going to chill here for a minute, delete some stuff that I don't need, and keep going. Right? Keep going. Alright, so let me tell y'all something. When I was coming up in the game, I crouch walked everywhere. This map right here taught me, forced me, against my will, to crouch walk everywhere. And that memory comes right back to me as I get pinged. So instead of putting down a transmitter, I put down a jammer. I was about to say PSD. I put down a jammer. And I start running. I put down a jammer because maybe if he uses it once again, he's going to run into the area and he's going to have to run back out of the area, and that gives me more time to keep running. Right? What I just said was he's going to run into the area and think, oh crap, where's the destructive tower? It's not here. Well, guess I gotta go back, and then he uses it. That buys me extra time for me to keep going. That is my plan. But you see here, I pretty much did a full circle because I still want to loot somewhat. And I haven't touched that house yet. Listen. To those of you who watched me since the beginning, when I first started making content on this game, y'all always were like, I wish you'd get a move on. It's moments like these right here. It's moments like these right here that bring me back to the time when I used to crouch walk everywhere. Because I guarantee you the dude heard me. He heard me, stalked me, and then whenever I got suspicious and I took cover, he was like, okay, if I don't do this now, this guy's gonna get away. And I made the one mistake of being on one knee on that rock, and that almost cost me my life. I had no idea where he was coming from. No idea. Also, I'm sorry for me talking so loudly, but when I was in that barn, he was on the left side, the far side of the barn, tracking me too. So I had to run over here. When I entered that barn, I immediately knew I'm about to get killed if I don't get out of this barn. I ran into that barn and opened those doors to try to throw him off. This man is skillful. This man is skillful. This is stalking 101. That's how you stalk somebody. I've made videos about how I stalk somebody, but this right here, this is how you stalk somebody. And you see now, I'm trying to figure out where he's at. Last heard and last seen on the far side of that barn. Don't know where he's at. I'm thinking maybe he's going to use a PSD. And so, I'm going to put the transmitter right here. But he's out in the open. And I fired that shot way too early. But look at this. Look at him. He's not staying and he's not fighting. He knows the chips are not in his favor. He's in the open. He has no cover. Why would he turn around and shoot back at me when I'm behind cover and I have a very, very accurate SG-1? This man is showing all the signs of skill. Y'all can learn something from him. If you're new in this game, take notes about how he just played me. Take notes. And I guarantee you he ran out in the open to try to bait out my shots. And you see, muscle memory It's there, but I fired a bit too early. I had the bullet set to send where his head would be at, but I shot too early. So, with that being said, this man is pretty much a skillful player. And now, I'm trying to figure out, where is he at now? And yes, I know I have a PSD. And yes, I know that I have a scoped weapon. But from the sounds of it, he has an L85A1. And I have an ADR97 given, but this man is pretty much across that field by this point. So technically, I do have the advantage in terms of scopes, but they just changed that L85 scope. It's pretty good. So it's less of an advantage now. And you see my objective up there is to survive, because I don't know where it could be at. This man has shown that he can be a ghost. He knows how to hit and run. If he didn't kill me that first time, and he didn't favor getting into a full-on gunfight, so he ran away and relocated. He relocated. I threw the grenade as a bit of a sound cover-up so he wouldn't hear me running away, but he still had eyes on me because he tracked me all the way to the barn. This man has skill. Now look, I pinged someone near the airdrop. Do you think that's him? I think it's him. That's what I think. Now, since he is right up on that airdrop, I'm assuming he wouldn't have clear line of sight to this field. That airdrop is on a road. That road is flat. If that airdrop is booby-trapped, I can line up a headshot on him, and he can be dead. That's the plan. So now, in order for me to survive, I might need to take him out. I'm going to move up here and try to get a position on the airdrop where I have the southward approach to the airdrop. And here comes radiation. And you see, it's right there. And I'm looking. He's not going for it. He just got pinged. He knows not to move. He's not going for it. Again, I'm thinking that the person I pinged is him. And so I'm watching that icon at the top of my screen. I'm watching it. And I'm not seeing any movement either. Until, in a moment, that box is not going to be a box. And there you go. Somebody got it. And now they're running for their life. They are running for their life. They waited till the last moment. And now they're running. And now they're dead. That was not him who I pinged. It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been him that I pinged. He was waiting near the airdrop, waiting for me to go for it. And now, I see him running toward the airdrop, and I'm going to try to line up a shot on him. Try to get a little bit of redemption. But it doesn't work out. So now I'm thinking, if he's running down this bridge, he's a dead man. But he doesn't. He knows running down that bridge is pretty much suicide if there's anybody up here. And so what does he do? Without even using a PSD to confirm that nobody's on this bridge, or nobody's on the other side of the bridge waiting for him, he takes another exit. And so, I'm going to give him one parting shot to say GG, and I'm going to leave. And I'm going to leave because I can't loot anymore. I can't go deeper into the map. I'm going to loot this truck. As I say, I can't loot anymore. And you see, he was letting off more shots saying, GG as well, I almost had you. And to that I say, you damn sure did. That man gave me a run for my money. He damn sure did. And so if you're a new player and this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, if you don't want to become a killer, like an outright killer, I mean PSDs, transmitters, SVUs on full auto kind of killer, watch this video over again. Watch this video over again, because that was me stalking somebody, and then that was also me getting stalked. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Me getting stalked was better than me stalking. I did not hear that man until I went up in elevation and he lost sight of me, and so he had to get on crouch mode and not prone mode and track me. But once I put one knee on that rock, I should have been dead. That L85A1 is hella accurate, especially while crouched. I should have died right there. But RNG saved me a little bit, and I came out of there alive. Was it a misplay? No, it wasn't. I was literally just minding my business, going about, until I heard footsteps and I kept moving. As I said before in a previous video, never interrupt the enemy when they're making a mistake. I was the enemy. Me going about my business? That was a mistake. Just like a dude running across the bridge, well, given him running was pretty much a mistake. But he was going about his business too. And that was a mistake. Everything you do in this game will either get you killed, or get you closer to getting killed, or get you to leave. And you just gotta make enough decisions to where what you do that gets you killed won't be this encounter. Maybe it'll be the next encounter, but you're gonna die at some point. I just showed it to you. Subscribe if you're new. Until next time, peace.